Hi, it's just me again, and feel free to like and share. Just following up on my last reading 2 weeks ago, and I pretty much disagreed with everybody else that I looked at, who said it was all systems go and everything was great. And basically, I said, no, you've got until the middle of the week just passed there, around about the 14th, 15th of February, before things start to change. And so yesterday I felt that there was a change in the energy, and so decided to have another look. And these two cards jumped out. The first one jumped out when I shuffled, and the second one jumped out when I asked another person to shuffle, just to make sure that it wasn't entirely just my energy. So if it resonates with you, then fair enough, and if it doesn't, that's also fair enough. But it does actually confirm that there is now, as I felt yesterday, a change in energy. So if you look at revolution, now much brighter. If you look at the dark circle of the globe, the world, just above the word revolution, you will see that the dark world of the past, if you like, now has brightness in it. It has light of a new moon. It has a full moon in it as well. And it has a lotus blossom just starting to bloom. And lots of stars, or, wee chunks of light, wee dots of light all over it, showing that indeed you have, come to terms with or addressed, or whatever way you want to put it, things that were difficult in your life. And there is a whole flock of swallows, which are the spiritual symbol of rebirth, more sort of peaceful time coming in, resolution to quite a lot of stuff, if not everything, but quite a lot of realization and resolution, and indicates a new start. Also, the lotus blossom indicates new beginnings, rebirth, and sort of inner settlement. So both of those things tie in and make sense to the light in that dark world. Then there's further light being shed just above it. But when you move up, you have the sun, the whole world in your hand, and the lotus blossom is now in full bloom. So that sort of confirms the change in energy. And above your head there, you've also got the power of the full moon. So quite a good positive card, and an indication of change happening, and a sort of more settled, peaceful, if you like, start moving ahead. And the second card then is to confirm that, because it also is saying, don't be afraid. You've reached this point. You've processed a lot. I forgot to say too, within the last 2 weeks, when you're shedding the light and stuff, there has, I would expect for many of you, been at least one major thing that has sort of came out of the blue, but was a type of resolution. And in some cases, there may have been many things. So it's probably been a difficult few days within that last couple of weeks, or even a difficult couple of weeks. So now to the shift card. So don't be afraid. you have dealt with many issues, you're ready to move forward. It's a positive card. It's also a card of new beginnings and positive. If you look to the top right hand corner, you might be able to see a kitten there. And a kitten or cat, kitten being a young cat is the sign of, cat would be total sort of independence sort of thing, and a kitten shows that you're developing independence. You're developing balance, grace, wisdom, intuition, and you're protected. And down below that is a fish, which represents that you've now reached a point of the calm, after the major storm, if you like. Even if there's floods, a fish can still swim. That is indicating you have the ability to negotiate whatever comes up in a much calmer, more productive and positive way. And over to your left, just above your shoulder, is a wee white terrier dog. Dog being a sign of loyalty and love, and in this context, in this card, the dog representing loyalty to yourself. Make your own decisions. I'm sure I've said that many times before. Go on your own experience, what you've processed, what you've decided, what you're working on, where you're at. Be confident in yourself. Okay, so time to stop rambling until it's just me again. It's just me again. Bye.